Hello and welcome to Driving in Wyoming. This is Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com. We're doing another shaky cam interior review. This time we are in the Scion FR S. This is a member of the Toyobaru family, the Subaru and Toyota collaboration that created the FRS here, the FT86 for Toyota, and the BRZ for Subaru. This is a great little car. As I'm sitting in it, it's about 25,000. It's a 2+2 coupe, very, very small. But you know, it's not a family car, it's a race car. So, let's just walk through the controls. They're pretty simple, but I want to kind of give you an idea of the layout in this car, what they did with the passenger cabin here. So, windows, of course, door locks and mirrors, and then over here, there you can see that's the mirror, so you can see the losers behind you on the racetrack. Vents, the Toyota vents, of course, really like those. And down here, you're seeing there's the trunk release and lights for the dashboard. Now you notice, you might have noticed before, the steering wheel has no controls on it. There's nothing here. It's clean. Some people might think that's a bad thing. They want all their audio and stuff, but when you see how close they are, see my fingers on the power button and I'm still touching the wheel, there's really no need for it to be here. Okay, you've got odometer and whatnot here, and then your instrument cluster. I'm going to get a little bit closer. Now you'll see here's your speed, your tachometer, which is very important because this is a manual. This is a six-speed manual transmission. So you see your tachometer and you see it tops out about 7,400. Here's your miles per hour, also over there, and vehicle miles, which when you use those buttons over there, changes what's showing right there. So you'll see that at this point I have put exactly 260 miles on this car. I just had to put fuel in it, in fact. Some indicators, all your lights and stuff, most of your warnings appear here. There are a couple in here. This one right here, if you try to red line it, this one will come on and the car does electronically limit you, so you cannot go into the red, saving the transmission. There's the fuel gauge and engine heat. That's it. Very, very simple, very fast to look at. This white, black on white right here is the perfect and color scheme for a instrument cluster, and it's what all the good race cars use. So coming back, we have lighting, windshield washers and so forth, and cruise control because it's a Toyota product. Down here you'll see it's a keyed car. That's a bit of an unusual thing in this day and age. Okay, this is the Pioneer system. This is what Scion uses in the high end of their cars, the Pioneer setup. It is a much easier menu system to use than the standard Toyota. But I will point out that even in this high-end package for this car, which runs about 25,000, there is no satellite radio here. I'll have to check. I don't believe that it is an option in Scion. I've never seen it as an option in a Scion, but you know, you never know. So vents, of course, then clock and a couple other things, and then here's your climate controls. Again, very straightforward. This car is so tiny, there's really no need for any sort of dual or anything. That would be just completely gratuitous and pointless. This is a phone cubby with a little rubber front to hold your phone in place. It's nice, but it's not very convenient because your phone lays flat in there, and you can see it's just a little bit wider than my finger, so it's a little bit tough to get your phone in and out. I'll show you where I've been mostly putting mine. Here is the upgrade for the stereo. Comes with these USB and iPhone plugs. And the shifter, of course. Let me see if I can get the angle right. Here is your speeds, 1 through 6. Very simple. You pull this up to get into reverse. It's a nice little knob, nothing fancy, but it does the job. I will note that if you'll see here, the shift travel is pretty far. That does get a bit annoying. if you're trying for speed. But you know, this is a entry-level sports car. It's so there you go. Here's your traction control and your sport modes. When you turn on sport mode, traction control turns off. This is a rear-wheel drive car, of course. Handbrake. And this is your coffee mug tray. I've been setting my phone right here like this. There's a 12-volt plug down in there. With this tray all the way forward, this is a perfect spot to set your phone upright. Makes it easy to grab while you're driving. Then this tray, it moves back. So if you have somebody crammed into the back seat and you want to give them a little bit of the ability to use access the drink tray, or if you have something that's too big to fit in there, it will fit right there. So there you go. And then I wanted to note the seating. I left my camera here, sorry, but these are the little details that make this car look nice. The red details on the black, of course, and this faux carbon fiber, things like that. It's a very, very pretty little car. I will point out that one of the reasons I don't like black is because even if you vacuumed the car 10 minutes ago, it will still look like it's dirty. Just a side note. Anyway, there's the back seat for what it is. This is a 2+2 for sure. You'll see between the seats, I don't even have a hand's width. This seat is all the way back, of course. But there you go. That's the back seat, back window. I took the covers off to put the car seats in here. There are covers that cover that. So that's it. It's a very nice little car for what it is. You have to remember this is a entry-level sports car. It is not a Porsche. It is not a Ferrari. It is a $25,000, 200 horsepower, lightweight little speed machine. It's very fun to drive. I really enjoyed the BRZ on the track. These all share the same drivetrain, so I assume that this has all the same qualities on the track. Driving it on the road, it certainly feels like it does. Very good cornering, very decent acceleration. That's not really its strong point. It is not turbocharged, but it has excellent cornering and handling. And of course, it's rear wheel driven. That's a big plus in these kind of cars. So that's the interior for the 2014 Scion FR S. Very nice little car. Again, this is a member of the Toyobaru family. So you will get almost exactly the same thing if you buy a Subaru BRZ or a Toyota FT86. So for Driving in Wyoming, this has been Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com. We'll talk to you again soon.